Okay, we're back here at 304 Dead Tree. This is a double deep nuke. This is the one that had 4 frames in the top and 4 frames in the bottom. And we're going to go in there and see what's happening now. I don't remember if we put a frame in there or not, but we're going to find out. Y'all can go ahead and give us a thumbs up and a good comment while we're waiting here. See, the last time we was in on this one looks like it was on the 7th of this month. Mark queen has eggs larvae brood. Yep. This is the one that we didn't put a frame in, the bottom or the top. And we're going to see what they did with it all. Another thing about these feeder boards I got here, it gives the bees a place to go and get cool on these hot South Carolina days that we have. And in the winter time we'll still put some on. We'll just put one on it because we'll be using dry sugar. And we'll talk about that when we get there. This has 2 6¼ inch honey frames. Had somebody ask what the difference was in them, and said they used just supers. When I started, I got 3 10-frame hives. I didn't know anything about supers and honey and stuff like that. We just needed bees out here where I was at, because our favorite military base right here behind me that we're boarded up to, they needed a new road, put a satellite system in, and they sprayed a bunch of poison out there to kill the bugs. But that one has some nectar, pollen, and that's it. This next one here is one of the honey frames. Now, I know a lot of people, they raise their bees. They use the 6¼ inch here instead of the 9 1/8 for a brood frame, and that's fine. That's fine. Just whatever you can deal with. But the thing is, this frame here and this frame here, the deep one, it's only 3 inches different, but they cost the same. And when I was selling bees a lot, 10 frame is all I was pretty much doing, unless somebody wanted a. This one here has some honey and some nectar. No bugs. This next one is a super frame. I probably put a couple of frames in here. We'll see what we got. What they're doing on it, they're thinking about it. They're walking around up there. But they haven't built any wacky cone or, stuff like that. They don't always do that. If you've got a hive that has a whole bunch of bees in it, yeah, you might want to put another frame in there to keep it all healthy. Now this one down here has 4 frames. Now this one here is a fat frame. It has honey on it. It has honey and nectar and pollen. A little fat, so I don't know exactly what we're going to put in there. You see over here where it's fat, or Bottom looks clean. No bugs. I tell you, all my bees are real calm. I know the small one, we don't use smoke on it too much. And I got a lot of bees in it now. I'll smoke them to keep them from rolling. This one here has brood, eggs, larvae. Brood, eggs, larvae. Empty queen cup and honey. That was laid up both sides. Y'all see that? See where we are? Yeah. That's them, but all that's laid up. They've got all their pine straw that falls out of the feeder. They got it right down here. This is their only entrance. I don't know if y'all can see that. This one is laid up with eggs, brood, pollen, nectar. We're not looking for the queen anymore. This side over here is loaded up too. Both sides. This one is laid up, got some honey, some nectar, some pollen, some eggs. Both sides. So see, all they need to do now is move up to the top. Let's see what we can do here. Let me go see what I got as far as the other frame, and I'll be right back. Okay, what we got here, I forgot to cut the camera. I moved these two frames here. Move these two frames here from over here to here, but we're going to put this one in here. And what we're going to do first is spray, not because they're being mean, but because there's a lot of bees in there, and we don't want to roll none of it. Got to put they get on there. Drop it right there. Okay. So now the bottom is filled up. lady. And we'll be back in about a week to see how they're doing. This one, put it up here. Come on, girls. Put it up here. Okay, we have a frame here that came from a dead out, and it was in the freezer, and everything in it now is dead. It has some brood in it that they'll clean out, but up here is where it was robbed out. This brood down here is dead, so they'll clean it all out, and on that side, and then they'll continue working on that frame. Now what we're going to do here is put it here. And it's got honey frame here, empty frame here, and then this one going right here. No bugs, no whack moths. Another thing you do with the wax moths, if you don't have a freezer, don't have room in a freezer, is you can take that frame, like these two frames I got down here, that I'm going to put in the freezer, and just leave them out, and it'll kill the beetles. I mean the wax moths. It don't hurt the beetles, but it'll kill the wax moths. We'll put that there. Y'all can go home. Okay, y'all need to get out of there so you don't drown. The bees will get up there to where the bees and beetles, they'll get up here where the opening is, and then when I put the food in there, they don't come out. Beetles will come out, the bees, they normally don't. Well, get them some food, get them a quart and a half of sugar syrup. This is stuff that Dixie Crystal mixes up. I think I got some. But Bob of Walker Bee Ranch, he kind of got us turned on to it, and somebody told him. That's the way we do bee things. People tell people things, instead of saying, oh, that's my secret. All right. And we put that back on there. And that's it. So y'all saw about the building wacky cone. Y'all give us a comment, subscribe, thumbs up, share. Be happy. Weekends are coming. Just be careful out there, people. We'll talk to you next week too. Bye.